The big news for Chelsea, the big two start up front. Fernando Torres and Didier Drogba in the starting 11 for Chelsea. Fernando Torres also starts tonight. Big decision from Carlo Ancelotti, who's with Andy Burton.
Carlo, can you just confirm for us, what is Chelsea's formation today? Is it a diamond? Is it a flat 4-4-2, 4-3-3? What are you doing today?
I hope 11 players fit, in good condition and with good motivation.
Come on, what's the shape?
The shape is with two strikers, Drogba and Torres together.
And is it Malouda in behind or Lampard in behind?
I don't like to speak about this because you have to see the game and to look the shape.
Are you taking a bit of a risk by playing two strikers when it's worked so well traditionally here with 4-3-3?
No, I think that we can maintain a good balance on the pitch because we have a good midfielders, intelligent, with a good attitude. I think that it will be important to maintain balance because Tottenham is very dangerous in counter-attack. And so, but I think that our midfielders will be able to do a good job.
And have you brought Torres into the starting lineup because he scored that goal at the weekend and you think now he could go on a run of scoring?
Yeah, because his moment I think is good and he can replace the same performance that he did against West Ham.
Thank you, Carlo. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Graham, are you surprised by that decision to go with Torres and
very
Drogba?
much so, very much so. I think I believe they can play together, but it's just finding that mix. I think that people were looking at Chelsea and saying it doesn't work because Torres wasn't scoring goals. I mean, I think Chelsea of late, I mean, even when they lost to Man United, I said I didn't think there was a lot wrong with this Chelsea team, and I think good players can play with each other. And you know, every day they're training together, every day there's more of an understanding, and I can see it working.
The slight risk actually of them playing that shape now and changing it because they've been doing so well with Drogba down the middle, playing a three in midfield, nice and tight, where Frank can then play in his natural position with Essien. And they've gone and changed the shape completely, I feel, to accommodate for Torres. He scored his goal, he's off the mark, he's a wonderful player. And with the confidence now he's scored, maybe it's come a little bit too late in the season, maybe it's come at the very perfect time. We'll wait and see today, but they can certainly play up top in a two, whether they play with a diamond, and looking at it, it looks like that's how they're going to shape up. For me, it's a slight risk in the sense of they've scored a lot of goals recently playing that other system, and now they've got to prove to the manager and everyone else that they can do it in this shape.
Yes, he ended his drought in the rain last weekend, and he starts this evening for Chelsea, and punters apparently have been backing him to score again. He's evens to score in the 90 minutes, 25-1 to get a hat-trick. The two start up top, Torres and Drogba, to score 100-30. So that's up front for Chelsea. At the back,
and Chelsea still hoping to make it work between Didier Drogba and Fernando Torres, for whom there was much relief at breaking his goal-scoring duck here. Tottenham looking to do likewise on Manchester City, all to play for as Chelsea go head-to-head with Spurs, live next. First touch just gave Sandro his chance to get back, which he did. It's Torres. He's tried to take on one too many in Gallas. His first bit of action, the right wingers. Here's Torres, looking to guide one through for Malouda. Lampard. Torres given away to Bale. Here's Essien. Torres slipped through towards Lampard, just beyond him.
That's a good effort, and that's twice now Fernando Torres has been able to receive the ball and turn. Nobody's gone in after him.
Here's Luis. Torres staying onside thanks to Luka, who now has to try and hold him up. Got in early with the challenge, and having committed himself, he's let Torres break free, and it's deflected for a corner.
It's really weak defending, isn't it, from veteran Luka to allowed Torres out of that corner. Well, they'd be kicking themselves if they didn't win here, and then Arsenal beat Manchester United, wouldn't they? Tomorrow. Just gives the ball away, and no pressure. And he breaks down in a good position. Plenty of movement from Torres though early on. I think you need that in this system, the two strikers to work the channels and create a bit of space for Lampard and Malouda coming in, filling that gap, or else it can get too congested through the middle.
Here's Essien. And Gallas holds off Torres, allowing Gomez, who's not been on the losing side in the Premier League against Chelsea, to come and claim it.
But no more.
And it's broken here for Torres, but Gallas reacts quickly to keep it out of harm's way. Ivanovic. Torres. Here's Luiz. Malouda's kick. Right across! Oh! What an opportunity for Torres, and he lifts the header over.
Well, really poor defending. First of all, to allow Drogba to drift in the position that he did, just in front of his man. And secondly, for Torres to find so much space at the far post there.
By Bale, but the drop short for Van der Vaart, cleared by Michael Essien, who gets it back from Torres. Here's Torres. Ashley Cole has got forward here. Just couldn't bring it in. Malouda. Broken to Bale. Sandro. Back by Terry. Essien, Drogba. Steers away from Chorluka. Torres tried to take it inside Gallas. Well, the roles have been reversed from last year, when Manchester United were the pursuing team and didn't lose any of their last 5 Premier League matches.
Sandro just getting dragged in a little bit there. I think that's where his manager wants him to sit a little deeper.
Essien. Modric. Terry and Mikel Oning, who's never going to hold on to that. Here's Essien.
Get a bit narrow, can't it, for Chelsea?
Ivanovic going in with the header. Finding Torres. And Malouda. Well, they're appealing. Big appeals that Gomez let it spill through and over the line. Lampard slipped it through. Malouda's onside. Given a goal that was at the World Cup, and was given a goal that wasn't here today.
No, and interesting, because England couldn't actually cope with the injustice of it all. Their tempers were still boiling, and they came out for the second half and they lost the shape, but Tottenham can't afford for that to happen. Got to forget about it.
Torres with a cross, cleared by Gallas.
Bit of lazy defending from Chelsea, allowing Modric. Malouda was the closest, should have done better. Get closer to him.
Here's Torres. Busy game. Putting Spurs ahead, being instructed to act as the defensive screen. He's fulfilled that role well. Torres there held off by Chorluka. But Gallas is first to it ahead of Fernando Torres.
Oh, that's 2 wonderful strikes from Didier Drogba. Bit of a pat-a-cake effort from Gomez. Couldn't really move it too far away from the danger area.
Sandro again. Here's Bale. Torres, Lampard, won back by Sandro. Essien. Torres. And still. Here's Cole. Torres. Away by Sandro. Modric. Won by Lampard for Torres. Appeal for handball and given. And here comes the Chelsea substitution, and it is Torres coming off. So still neither he nor Drogba have scored when they've been on the pitch together in partnership. A little shake of the head from him as he comes off before accepting the acclaim of the Chelsea supporters. A slow integration process for Torres at Stamford Bridge.
I want to ask you, Graham, about the Chelsea formation today.
Yeah,
Did it initially work with Torres and Drogba?
I just get the impression that some people are not entirely happy. And if you start the game and they go in front, everything is going smoothly. There's no problem. I'm not going to talk about the formation. But when you're Chelsea have won everything playing a certain way, except the Champions League. Dominated English game for large parts of the recent history, winning trophies except the Champions League. And all of a sudden, they spent a lot of money on a striker who is a quality act. Torres is a good player. But you have to also say that prior to them buying Torres, Drogba would arguably be the centre forward in the Premier League for the last 5-6 years.